And I call that the barrel model of disease. Why barrel model? Now, just for a moment, employ your imagination. And think about people are different when we are born. Yes, the genes, we have different genes. Of course we do. Some people say are born with a small barrel. Here with a small barrel, with a small spout. Other people are born with a medium-sized barrel, with a medium-sized spout. Most of us are. And then there's people that are born with a really big barrel and a big spout. Now, what does it mean? Well, when we are in an environment, it usually rains. And I'll show you in the next slide what I mean with the rain. The rain is filling our barrel. And yes, we have a spout where the water can drain. So keep that in mind when we talk about what is filling your barrel. So what is filling your barrel are environmental toxins, malabsorption, if your gut health is not optimal and you don't absorb the nutrients you're eating, inflammation when your body's on fire, if you don't get enough exercise, if you have a high stress level, if you have problems in your relationship, if you have toxic thoughts or toxic people in your life, if your gut microbiome is out of whack, if you have infections that are ravaging your body, if your brain chemistry is not functioning well for various reasons, if you have a nutrient deficiency, just like I said, if you can't absorb what you're eating for several things, and absorption and assimilations are actually different, and digestion. If you're smoking, if you take certain medications, it's all filling your barrel. Now, why is that important? Now, imagine the barrel is full and then it overflows. That's when we get symptoms of disease. And you can imagine that the filling of the barrel, depending on the size of the barrel, takes a little bit of time or a long time with a big barrel. So those people that have a genetic disposition are born with a big barrel, they can smoke and drink and eat what they want and stay healthy up to old age. And other people that are born with a very small barrel, when they do the same things than the others or are in an environment that fills their barrel early, the disease symptoms come early, sometimes even in childhood. And of course, there's traumatic event. It's like putting a nail in the barrel and it starts to overflow earlier, or devastating traumas. And the pandemic, by the way, was such a nail in the barrel. Now, again, it's really a balance between the size of the barrel, how much flows in the barrel by the rain, and how much you can detoxify or drain out of your barrel by the size of your spout. Now, there's one thing you can't change. That's your genetic disposition, the size of the barrel. There's two things you can change: the amount of rain you let rain in your barrel, and the amount of drainage. And the amount of drainage you can change by supporting the detoxification organs of your body, which are the gut, which are the kidneys, which are the lungs, which are the skin. Never forget your skin. And of course, the gut, I mean the whole stomach organs with liver, gallbladder, mediastinum, and all those organs. And I'll teach a separate series about that.